MLB playoffs have dwindled down to just 4 teams as we got the American League Conference Series, the ALCS, games 1 and 2 between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Both teams needed 5 games to get out of the ALDS, as pitching for Detroit will be Michael Fulmer, the Cy Young, who pitched in 7 innings in Game 1, allowing 2 earned runs. First inning, Andrew Benintendi, the hefty lefties going oppo-popo as Odubel Herrera completely misplays it. Benintendi rounding the bases. He'll get an inside the park home run. What a way to start off Game 1 as the Boston Red Sox will take a 1-0 lead. But a nice double play to end the first inning by the Detroit Tigers defense. Now the second inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. going down on the nice little change-up. Blake Swihart will go down on that same pitch as well. Third inning, Andrew Benintendi on the four-seam fastball. Pitching for Boston is going to be Chris Archer, acquired in a trade this year for the Yankees. He pitched excellently in his first postseason appearance, pitching a whole 9 innings, allowing only 1 hit. As there's Jake Rogers going down on the fastball. Archer through 3 innings, no hits, no runs. As in the 4th inning, a run would come home to score, and it's now 2-0 Red Sox off of the single. Has a nice little lead right there. Nice shot right there. Bottom of the 4th inning, Odubel Herrera. He's getting the corners painted because he's just looking. Batter after that, George Springer. He's a swinger. Going down on the slider. 5th inning, it's 2-0 as Whit Merrifield. He's a window shopper because he's just looking. Bottom of the 5th inning, Paul DeJong up, and the perfect game is over as the Tigers finally get a base runner, their first one of the game, and it ends up being DeJong. Chris Archer has been phenomenal. There's Fernando Tatis. That could have been a single, but Archer using his body like a shield to get the out. Let's go 7th inning now. Nice single right there. Runner would head to third, and the throw would be just not in time. The next batter after that would be walked. Bases loaded. 2 outs, but Bobby Bradley on the rocket shot till the Red Sox would leave the bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th inning, Yasiel Puig. He's out here fishing as he goes down on the fastball. 8th inning, Emilio Pagan is into pitches. C.J. Cron, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a bomb. 380 feet, and the Red Sox would take a 3-0 lead. 9th inning, the Tigers are down to their final strike. Chris Archer still in the game, as that one will be called by the right fielder. A little deja vu action as Archer, he's pitched in 2 playoff games. Both of them were 9 innings. Both of them were shutouts, and both of them were 1 hit each. Now we got Game 2. The Red Sox are up 1-0 on the Detroit Tigers, and the Tigers need to win Game 2 here in Comerica Park, or else this series is not looking good for them. Pitching for the Tigers will be Franklin Perez, who was a Cy Young candidate during the season, but so far in the playoffs, in 2.1 innings, he's allowed 8 earned runs against the Blue Jays in Game 2. He'll get off to a nice start as J.D. Martinez, the former Detroit Tiger, going down swinging. Pitching for Boston will be Eduardo Rodriguez, his first postseason appearance. On the season, he went 12-8 with a 4.3 ERA. Bottom first, 2 outs for Yasiel Puig. He's going to get the 2-run shot, 435 feet. That is a mammoth right there. And the Tigers will take a 2-0 lead, their first runs of the ALDS. Starting off the 2nd inning, Jackie Bradley Jr., the lefty, with a nice home run into right field, 433 feet. And the batter after that, Blake Swihart, would go oppo-popo as that ball goes just barely fair, and Franklin Perez getting off to an ugly start. Can he rebound? Bottom 2, Emilio Pagan up, as I don't know what the third baseman was doing there. Now, Alejandro Alonso, that would be a single. The run would head home, and he would be safe, making it 3-2 Detroit. Batter after that, Jake Rogers would hit a sacrifice fly, and the run would score, making it 4-2 Tigers here in just the 2nd innings. The bats are finally starting to explode. 3rd inning, 2 runners on and 2 outs for Jackie Bradley Jr., but George Springer with an excellent catch to end the inning and end a jam. Speaking of George Springer, he would hit a single up the middle, just a little run would score. That would be Odubel Herrera, making it 5-2. Fernando Tatis Jr. striking out of a changeup. He has had a pretty rough postseason, as he's a window shopper because he's just looking. Mookie Betts looking on the fastball. CJ Cron swinging on the curveball as Franklin Perez is finding his groove, starting to get in that Cy Young mojo that he was in earlier in the season. 6th inning, Rick Porcello is pitching for the Red Sox as Fernando Tatis Jr. with the home run, his first home run of the postseason, 372 feet, and the Tigers would take a 6-2 lead. 7th inning now, nice shot as he's shopping gap, as the run would not score only because it's a ground rule double. The run would have scored, but now it can't score as Yasiel Puig would catch the final out of the inning. If it weren't for the ground rule double, the run would have scored as Bobby Bradley, who had an amazing ALDS with his first hit of the ALCS. Bases loaded and 1 out for Fernando Tatis, but he would ground into a double play, ending the inning. Let's go now to the top of the 8th inning as Jackie Bradley Jr. swinging on an ugly pitch right there. Red Sox down to their final strike as it'd be a grounder to Fernando Tatis Jr. Darrell Hayes pitched the final 2 innings for the Tigers as they would get the win 6-2, tying the ALCS up at 1 apiece as the next 3 games will be at Fenway Park for Boston.